Well, hey guys, we've come out today for a bit of a bloody look. Bit of a look. I got Molly and I got Lola. Bloody earth. I got Ron out at a mate's place, so we got bloody Roller on bloody land. I'm just borrowing her just to back Molly up. That's all. Just trying to sort out some dogs of my own at the moment. Ron's not cutting it in the cane. He yaps too much for the cane, but he doesn't yap in the open, which that may suit some people. So Darren's just giving him a bit of a run out there for me, just so make a dog out of him and move him on if I have to. But anyway, she seems alright. She backs Molly up, doesn't yap, so good. But yeah, we're gonna go for a bit of a look. Just gonna ute find. Bit of a breeze. The other night I come out, it was swirling a lot, and swirling in the cane can be a real pain in the bloody arse. It can. I'm still stuffed up. My buddy been sick for a bloody few weeks now, but I got bloody Ross River a few years ago, so every time I get sick, it really draw it out. Really carry on. But anyway, what do you do? You just got to get on with it and go for a hunt. Bloody oath. But yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. Like, I thought it was going to swirl on me, but it doesn't seem to be here. So we'll see. We'll play that bastard by ear. Anyway, we're going bloody farm hop and see what we can come up with. Bloody oath. What do you reckon? There we go on. Oh. You gotta get one. Yes, that is it. Just running Tony's plate on her today because her plate doesn't really cover enough vitals for the cane, and I mean vitals by where they always get hit. Out in the open, they're always standing up. The pigs, they're always standing up, ready to fight. But in the cane here, usually when you've got a pig that's doggo, he's laying down. In here, this is bloody big single row. But the dogs are working the row and he's laying down. And especially at night, the dogs will sort of be smelling a hot scent and then sort of get on right on top of the pig, and the pig will explode, and that's why you hear the hit up and the that's what's happening. But anyway, let's go. Anyway, we're in the block and the sun is in a terrible position, and the wind, well, it's coming in the most shocking way possible. So we'll see how we go here. Anyway, we'll just drive around, and we probably have to get on the ground. We'll probably have to go for a walk, I reckon, because the wind, yeah, it's not going to play the game. But you never know. There's big tracks there. But we'll just do our thing and go for a bit of a drive, because the wind is coming in bursts. So we do want a bit of breeze when we're hunting the cane, to get a bit of breeze moving, but we don't want too much. It's like rain, isn't it? Anyway. The afternoon hunt will definitely help Lola out in the cane. She's alright, like she's not a cane dog obviously, but you know, a bit of work, she'll definitely come a long way. She gets through it well. She does everything really well. It's just the little things like conserving energy, that sort of thing. Other than that, she does really well actually for a bush dog. But it'll really help her today to see what they do in the cane, because she's only ever hunted the cane at night. So they go out and have a bit of a run around in it. It'll do her the world of good. She'll probably snap. She'll be just that'll be the thing for her, I reckon. Just because when Darren's come with me, it's been at night, never ever in the afternoon. Well, Molly's jumped. The pig's down there, is it? Yeah, there's pigs there. Pigs right down the bottom there. So what I'll do is I'll get the dogs back because they'll probably come out of here, but the wind's in a really shit spot. So yeah, there's pigs. I might just go for a walk. Oh yeah, there's the mob there. Oh, I might go for a walk down there, I think. Bloody earth. Dogs have been working this block here. Sounds like they got one. And then there's a mob of pigs right there. They've been there for 10 minutes, right here somewhere. I could hear barking like they had one. There's a big mob. They got one. Look at this. Right there. I wonder if I go and get that pig, I wonder if they'll still be there. Where is it? Good pig. Molly. Molly. Good dog. Let me look at you. Come here. Good dogs. That's a real good silent boar. There's a mob of pigs about 400 metres down the flat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, now they've been battling him, what I'll do is I'll just take my time to get him out. Them pigs down there, they don't know I'm here, so they're just going to carry on doing what they're doing. And the time I take to get him out, well, we should be, dogs should be fresh enough. So that takes some getting out. Jesus, he's thin. Probably, the missus reckons I got Q fever. And that's what I reckon these bastards have got. Because they're all thin. And they shouldn't be this time of year. They're all thin and yeah. Anyway, let's get this bastard out. Good dog. I knew that coming out during the afternoon would definitely bring our success up. Especially for Lola to come in and smack a good ball with Molly straight away. First jump. That's going to be the biggest confidence building for any dog. Hey. He's okay. Just silent. I got in as quick as I could, but yeah, he didn't hear a hit up in it, and he must have been just laying there, doggo. Anyway, I couldn't get that pig out. He was a bit big. There's pigs still walking to and fro up here. So what I might do is I might just put the dogs on. I'll just float down there, I reckon. I'll just float down there. That looks like a pretty good pig. Wait till I get out in the open a bit, I'll just send her.
You can see the riding on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation. What keeps you up at night?
all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it
They've split up. Molly's going to back Lola.
Built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Good dog. Lola. Oh, good dog. Good girl. Whew. Definitely not real well to be doing this. I can barely bloody breathe at the moment. Lungs are on fire. We've had a chest infection for the last 4 weeks. Anyway, we've got another good boar here. But gonna head out, get these dogs some water, and we're gonna have a spell for a bit. Anyway, I might have to get someone to come in and give us a hand to get them out. Righto, we've got that one little boar, be 60 or 70. Old Molly, the pig's had a bit of a head start on Molly, the old girl. She, actually Lola split one off. They both split one off, and Lola managed to pull hers up, and Molly heard Lola hit up, so she dropped off hers because I could hear it just trail barking a little bit. She does that when she can't catch them. So the poor old girl with 3 legs, she's getting on a bit, so she don't have the speed like she used to, hence the leg. But anyway, we got one, a good one in the cane and another good one there. So as I was driving down here, I seen other pigs crossing into the block from another block. So I'll go back up that way and have a bit of a look. That's just the beauty of this time of year. All the blocks are starting to thin out and they're all congregating on the last few blocks left. Anyway, let's keep going. Just had another jump here. We'll see how we go with this one. Bloody Molly's got a bit of a cut in her ear, so I'll have to pull her up in a minute and fix that up. But for the moment, they're alright. A good jump. Can hear more than one. Might be worth going around the other side. Well, we've hit up again. I'm going to go and block them up. Punching across the block, so let's have a look what they're doing. Yeah, we'll punch around that side. So I've blocked him up here and the pig swung back around the other way. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to keep lapping the block until I finally hear him come on point, or just drive for a bit, pull up, drive for a bit. Just trying to keep him in the block, because if he blows out, he could end up anywhere. But in saying that, I'll get around to where he's going to block, where he's heading now, and I'll just leave it for a minute and see if he does blow out, because it probably wouldn't be a bad thing if he blows the top side, which he's heading that way. But if he comes back here, down the bottom, I'll just keep running around. Righto, well, none of that worked. He blew out before I had a chance, so the dogs have been pretty hot. They haven't had much of a spell from them last two boars, so I just blocked the dogs up, got him back, and he can be on his merry way. I'll give him a spell for a little bit. I just fixed Molly's ear, so give him a spell. We might go to a different farm for a bit, just spell this up for a bit, and then come back. I got a mate heading out, come and give us a hand. Well, hopefully he comes up, the bastard, just to try and get these pigs out, just because they're cutting cane at the moment, and that one, you don't want them stinking around the harvesting crew and that. You just sort of, just get them out for them. Through the year it doesn't matter too much, but where they're going to be loading and having lunches and stuff like that, you don't want the dead pigs there. So I'll just get them out for them, and especially that big fellow up here, I'll get him out because he'll probably go up the harvester, and then the mill will be carrying on. Anyway, not to worry. We'll go up here, have a bit of a look, give the dogs a bit of a spell, and start hunting over the road, I reckon. Bloody hard. Well, my old mate's rolled up again, old Cody. He's come to give us a hand. We're going to pull the bloody couple of pigs out. He was at work earlier, so I thought, I'll sneak out. And he's just finished now. He's got a day off tomorrow, so he's going to hang around and hopefully jag another one. Probably get a sucker now. Or nothing. Righto, let's go. Righto, we got that pig out. We got the old faithful pig draggers. You want a set of them, jump on their website. They're bloody handy as. Make light work of everything, especially a bloody bit of single row too. Helps. The old pig draggers. They're saying how narrow they are. Like, me and Cody got a good one the other day. What was he, like 90 something? 90 plus, yeah. He was narrow, narrow. This one's narrow. Like, he'd be a 100 kilo pig all day, but I reckon he'd be like 89, probably 90.
Probably, yeah.
I don't even know if he would go 90. The other one we dragged was heavier, I reckon.
Felt heavier, yeah.
Felt heavier, but he might be. But he's narrow, eh? Like, Mrs. was saying to me, she goes, I think you might have Q fever. And I was saying to a few mates, I said, I think these pigs might have the Q fever, because I've been sick as a dog. And these pigs, like this time of year, it's, what is it, September, mid-September. We've had good rain, halfway through harvest. They shouldn't be this skinny. Like, 3 times a year they'll be banging flat out, but they've been like this for months. So, yeah, anyway, who knows? Right, I'm going to winch him up. It's all teared up. But I was just telling Cody, I haven't enjoyed a hunt like this in over 18 months, dealing with just dogs, like Ron yapping, Trailbuck and Tony pushing pigs around. I haven't felt like this, in probably 18 months, because I actually enjoy my hunt. I've got a dog that's going to back Molly up, and there's no nonsense. There's no bullshit. Pushing them around, blocking them up. Like, I shouldn't have to do that all the time. And be with the way Tony was, anyway, it's just I've got a good feeling about the next few hunts, and I'm enjoying them. That's all I can ask for, is because it felt like a chore before, frustrating. It's like going to work, and now I've actually really starting to enjoy them. Yeah, that's all right. What is it? 83, 85. This frame on him, eh? Me and Cody just can't get over it lately, how the pigs are. Like, these are like 90 to 100 kilo pigs every day. But, well, it's 15 kilos, eh? Anyway, we'll go down and get the other one out. I'm pumped. Happy for once. Dogs look happy, what do you reckon? Oh, okay. What I like about Kane is you need a good hard dog, you need a bit of everything in them, and I've got the mixture. Even though she'll have to go home, but still, while it lasts, I'm going to lap it up. Bloody hell. Well, the other night I come out and we had trouble jagging. I reckon it was this boar the other night. I got a black and white boar and we had trouble getting him because it was blowing, it was swirling, and he was right down the end. That was, it was 4 nights ago. And this was a lone boar. And just looking at his feet, now it definitely looks like the track that was with the other pig, just by his toes and stuff. I was just having a look through my phone. I thought, oh yeah. And Cody's like, buddy, he's got a big trotter on him. And yeah, he wasn't far from where I got that other boar. But so this should have been the dominant boar. And the one I got 4 nights ago, he would have been the lover. So it always pays to come back and check them blocks. But that other night, he definitely, he gave us a bloody shake. But he blew us the other night, but didn't blow us today. I did a change of breastplate as well. I changed my breastplate to a lighter plate, more nimble plate to Lola. And that worked a lot better because she's moving a lot better today. And also bringing her out during the day, like I was saying earlier, bringing her out in the day, just make her shine a little bit better, actually see what it's all about. Because she's only ever hunted Kane at night, and done her a world of good, I reckon. I reckon it's done her a world of good. Not that she needs it, obviously, but Kane talk, for Kane dog talk. I'm not talking about Western country here, I'm just talking about Kane. But, good pig. We'll go and try and get this other bastard out, what do you reckon? Good. We'll go and have a bit of a look. The old pig dragger's in, we come in and get this other fella out. Oh shit. This is where they had him up in there.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ, mate, you alright or what? Oh yeah. You got some sick intentions, pal. We've got a hole hanging out now. We reckon he might be going around that 70, 75, eh? He's felt heavier to drag than him, but obviously there was a bit of cane trash on the ground, but I don't know, eh? About the same distance, really. Well, maybe a little bit further, but yeah. He's wider. He's longer. I wasn't going to weigh him, but I will now, because we dragged him out. We think, fuck, he does have a bit of weight in this bastard here. Oh, buddy, we'll weigh him up and see what he goes. 76. Oh no, we got these couple of pigs here, 10 kilos apart they were, 85 and 75. So we might keep going for a bit of a hunt, see how we go. Like, don't know unless you give it a go. I'd say a mob split, but there could be an odd loner around, so go have a bit of a look, and we might go up to a different farm, see how we get on. But yeah, cheers for coming to give us a hand.
How's that like?
Yeah, it's a shame you're at work, but I didn't think you were going to finish till late. Usually 3 till 3 in the harvester, but
yep.
anyway, let's go and have a look. Righto, we just had a pretty good jump. Old Molly's screaming and run in front of the ute and run back. It's usually a pretty good jump. Oh yeah, that's pig. That mob probably come in out of the swamp and back into here and back out. They could be all doggo in there too. They're 150. Sound like there's one here. Well, we could hear pigs. They're all on here. I reckon a few good ones would have went that way. Dogs had a little sucker, so I'm just going to lap the block a bit, try and see if I can get them to move or do something. But yeah, if that doesn't work, well, we'll just go for a bit of a walk. The dogs had another jump and they floated into the cane, and then they've just pinned it across the cut cane there. So they could be backtracking the mob that we scared earlier, or pigs will also run back the same way they've come from. So we'll go up here and suss it out. We might get another one. I was just saying to bloody Cody, if we get another one around the same size, I'll have to put a lotto ticket in. Usually get a couple, but 3 with the dogs. That'll be the go. I want to get one over 100. That's what I really need to do.
Someone's breathing from mouthfuls up.
Yeah, I think. Sounds like a real big bug.
You go about that rifle, rip that torch off for me.
Righto, well, we finished up for the night. Cody's head off. We got the dogs all bloody packed up, and buddy, I'm going to go home and have a feed, I reckon. Go home, have a feed, have a shower, and bloody oath. Got a couple of good boars for the night, well, for the afternoon anyway. We kept hunting on, but yeah, it didn't seem like much about after that. I think the majority was what I found and hit. So anyway, I'm going to go home, have a feed, and I think I might have some bloody fish finger wrap. Bloody oath. Anyway. Cane's cracking like gunshots. I'm sitting there going, oh, it's gunshots. And he's like, no, it's cane. Oh, 240 standover. You hear it echoing up the creek. It is a cane. I can hear it. It's just hasn't gone yet. She will go. All the ash. All the ash that's here. Or you call it Bundy snow. Because around bloody this time of year, It rains ash, cane ash around Bundy and Gingen here and all that sort of stuff. It's called bloody Bundy snow, Bundaberg snow. So the wind's coming into my face, so we always start on the back side just to burn in to give yourself a bit of a fire break. Then they ring it, they ring around. So start here, the wind's blowing in my face, if you can see the ash. Then they ring it like that, and then once it gets up the front and he comes down the side, it'll just take off like wildfire. So I'm just going to hang down the bottom here and try and get on the back side of it. He'll shouldn't be too far off ringing it. Anyway, we'll hang back. Righto guys, the best explanation I can give you for single row cane is this. That single row, what I usually hunt is dual row, but just look how open it is. And when you get spaghetti cane, this is what we talk about. See how it lays over like this? See how it lays all over? It's a good view to see it now. You try and run in there when you've got dogs battling, big boars and stuff like that. Perfect example of spaghetti cane is that. See how it's all laid over? It's big single rows. They're 1.9 these, I'm pretty sure. Righto guys, I can hear the fire coming from behind us now. It's just pouring through it. You can hear the crack in here, but I can hear it roaring behind us. So before it comes up here and gets too hot, I'll just walk in here and show you an example of spaghetti cane. When we talk about spaghetti cane as cane hunters, in standover cane, this is standover, it just lays over and it's so hard to get into. It's so hard to get into, and the dogs battling them. I'll take you in and give you a bit of a look around, but it's a perfect example right now when you burn, just to see what the dogs and us have to put up with. See how it's all laying over? See how it's all laying over through here? That's all cane that's put down. See it in there? You can see the cane fire coming now. It'll be here in probably a minute. It's roaring. So I'll just quickly show you. Show you here. See how it's laying all down? See all that? And you think, oh, that's pretty open. Trust me, when it's thick, Jesus Christ, I'll tell you what, you kill dogs quick in this, you'll get hurt. But anyway, I'm going to go up here and get a good look at this fire. Some bloody oath. Look how quick this is already here. See now the wind's changed with it, and it makes its own wind. Look at it sucking it in now. And just like that, quiet as a field mouse. Jesus, I love them. What we're doing here, we're just going to ring this block, so we don't want to burn that block. So we ring this side first. Ash is looking good. It's not going to go start this one up. Looking all right. We did have good ash and swirling around now. The wind was going straight up in the air, now it's going back into this block here. And why we don't want to burn that block is because just in case we get rain or what have you, we don't want to do that because of we just can't cut it. And once it's only out for a few days, it will spoil. So sort of got a couple of day period once you burn, and that's that. So I'm just hanging along here, trying to stamp out some fires and see what's going on. Just going to walk along here and stamp out some fires, make sure it doesn't take off. I've just been walking up and down here just with a bit of cane, just flogging out any flares or whatever. Try and put this thing out before it goes. Trying to stop that. See these flares? Just walking up and down here. So we're just trying to get it in like a row or so. See how it's sort of coming in a row. Get it in, and once we ring that block around like that, once we ring that block around, the fire will draw the ash and the smoke back in towards itself and shoot it in the air. So I'll just hang around here for a bit. Once it makes its own wind, once it buddy walking around with a bloody stub toe I am. But yeah, the fire will make its own wind and it'll pull it up and draw it straight in the air. So you see how it's going over here. But yeah, just walk up and down here for a bit, make sure it's not going to take off to our right. And good as gold now, I think. Starting to make its own fire and pull its ash into the air. See what I mean now? It's making its own wind and pulling it back, see? Now stop the flares shooting over to my right here and starting this block up. But see how it's pulling itself in now? Making its own wind. And that's what we want. We just hang back here and just make sure doesn't start this block, and then boom. It'll pull itself back into the air and shoot it up. See that? There we go. She's a hot one, this bastard, Jesus Christ. Oh, now it's spun around on us. Oh, this could be interesting. It's just about out. It's just swirling, making its own wind now. I had to put a couple fires out.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Once we've got going, it was fine, but and you see how that's all glowing and flickering on the ground in there? That's actually pig damage from when they chew it. They spit it on the ground. When you get a good hot fire like that go through, it should just blacken and there shouldn't be anything burning alight. There should be stuff like smouldering and smoking, but nothing alight. But see how it's all flickering on the ground like that? That's pig damage. That's how you know you got pigs that have been in there at some point. Because they chew it up and they spit it on the ground and they crack it over and the piece of cane dies on the ground and dries out. And then when you burn, it stays alight. Anyway, just a little tip for you. Bloody oath. Lola.